and good afternoon to one and all. Hello, hope you're all doing good. If I look like a mess, it's because I am in a mess. Now, I've been really busy again today. Absolutely boiling out there. Honestly, so I got up this morning, do you know what I did? I thought, right, I'm not even opening the blinds today. I don't mind this one or this one because the sun don't really come in this side or this one. So I've tried to keep it cool all day. I'm going to be honest, I suffered last night in here last night. Excuse what I look like. It's just what it is. Yeah, so I'm sure we all did. Sure we all have suffered in the heat, haven't we? Right, so anyway, I'm all done out there now. So I said to Dan, so we had the hot chicken last night. He loved it, but then later on I think it affected his insides and stuff. So I don't think it agreed with him too well. So I said to him, right, I'm going to pick what's for dinner for you tonight. So I said, doner kebab. So we've got a little bit more of the doner meat left on that one. So I'll just use the rest of that, which is about that much. We've got wraps in there. And, hold on, let me just fish my wraps out. I'll take those ones out, the mini ones. So, and to go with it, I'll do like a couple of hash browns as well. They're really good actually. They are really good. And you get so many in there as well. Just really versatile to go with anything, any meal really. It's 5. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, there is 5 left. Did contain a lot. So anyway, which means then I'm going to be actually doing a little bit of cooking today. Only a little bit. Actually, I forgot how to cook that meat. Oh, I am exhausted. I haven't even sat down really, hardly for 2 minutes. Right, anyway, let me just get this on first. So yeah, I'm just going to pre-cook the peppers because it just makes life so much simpler. Now I might do an onion with that as well because I did that last time for Dan and he loved it. Now I don't think I've got any sauces though. Have I got an onion? Yeah, I do have an onion. Yeah, I don't think I've got any sort of garlicky sauce now though. Just found half a manky onion, so that's got to go in the bin. And 2 peppers, they've been in there for a while as well. Let me just show you how gorgeous today is. It is a beautiful day. Once again though, too hot. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Well, I thought you'd all got lovely weather, but somebody did put in me comments actually that it was raining where they are. Now, I'm guessing maybe you're not from the UK. I don't know. Maybe you are. I'll have to look. I think I took note of that comment anyway. I'll go through a few comments in a bit. Right, I need a big frying pan out. Feels like it's been a while since I've done any sort of cooking at all. Right. So I've actually put quite a bit on because I do remember doing this last time thinking, oh, that's a lot. And it broke down to nothing. Shrunk down to nothing. I do actually look like I've been dragged through a bush backwards, don't I? Almost. So it seems like a lot, but I know Dan will eat it. I do feel like this might be better for his tummy now today. So I just got all my little parcels from whatever. And I got this, and it's leaked everywhere. I'm not happy, Amazon. Me detergent stuff for the wash. So I don't know whether I can trust Nell putting that in my bag out there. So also then I did buy, sorry, I feel like I've got ants and everything all around me. It's that's because I have had loads of little bits and things crawling all over me today. Right, say hello to my lot. Once again, that's all you're getting.
Light in here, Mazzy.
I ain't opening that. It's too hot. No chance it's bad enough. I'm indoors.
Well, that's going to be a rubbish video to watch with that lighting.
It's too hot. They'll understand. So back to me. I will continue. I really need to shut the door now because we've got some new neighbours. It's too hot. It's too hot. I can't do nothing about that. So talking about air freshness and stuff. Oh, let me do screenshot time first. I'll do screenshot time. This takes ages. Even if that was fresh, that takes ages. Right, I've got a few little screenshots, not many. Oh, I don't know how far back I've got to go now. Right, I'll shut the door for this. Dan's outside recording. We've just got somebody new now pulling up on the pitch there. So, right, so Brenda Smith. Now, I don't know if I said these ones or not. I've gone right back to what looks like the beginning of the screenshots. Pop a tumble dryer sheet into your shoes when they're not in use. They will keep your shoes smelling fresh. I think that's from the other day when I had used my cherry blossom spray stuff. Thank you, Brenda. Good little tip. Another one, to open a hard jar. Now, a couple of you said this one is just wrap a rubber band around anything rubber, and then it will lift the lid right away. Let me read this properly. I'll read it word by word. When trying to open a hard to open jar lid, wrap a rubber sand or anything rubber around the lid and it will open right away. I get what you're saying. So, like, I used to have one of those jar things, like a rubber thing. You used to be able to, yeah. That doesn't always work, if I'm totally honest. But yeah, good little tip. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. Right. Let me see what else I've got. And the lovely Rachel Sirat. Long time viewer, bless her. Pods are a good idea, the pods, because when she washes her back door mat, it comes up lovely, and she uses the liquid pods as well, or laundry liquid, which I didn't have laundry liquid, but yeah, the pods work just as well. Massive tip for you, hun. This is from Janet Girling. Yellow elbow, I thought it was going to be yellow snow then. Yellow elbow grease is brilliant for removing fake tan stains off the palms. Absolutely love your content. Wow, that's good. Yellow elbow grease removes tan off the palmy hands. I'll be fair though, I'm the only one that will learn by that tip because no one else is as stupid as me. Even when I wear gloves, I still get tan on my palms. Trust me, I do. It happens. But yeah, good little tip there. I love to get loads of yellow elbow grease. Right, this person, oh, Denise. Oh, is it Dennis? Sorry, Dennis. Not Denise. Don't use washing up liquid on your carpets. It will damage the carpet pile. Plus, they will dry up a lot harder. Very true. Yeah, I do get that. I think the reason why I didn't mind so much is because, well, I didn't use it, did I? But I would have done. It's just because that's an old mat. Right, let me just flip this a little bit. Now, that is on high, but it's not very sizzling much, is it? Like that to be proper wilted down, and when we get too much liquid out of that, because obviously they're frozen, going to get a lot of water, I will discard of that. I'll get some tissue and soak that up, because all that does is delay the cooking process. I'm going to do that now, actually. Now, I would tip it out, but I've got nowhere to tip it at this precise second, so I'll just use a bit of tissue. There we go. And if it happens again, I'll do it again. I'll just put that there for a minute, it don't matter. Ooh. Right, there we go. Hopefully that should fry a little bit better now. Hey, that's the tip. Hey, Mazzy's #1 tip of the day. This is from Amanda J. Love your vlogs, Mazzy. I'm buying the crystal deodorant. Worth a try. Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to talk about the crystal deodorant. Mate, probably not today. I haven't got it in me to talk about it today. But put it this way. I've made a start, right? So we'll talk about that another day. Another little tip. Liz Sizer. Mazzy, did you know that when you're at the beach and you get sand all over your feet, take some talcum powder with you, as that will remove the sand from your feet. That's actually a really good tip, because I'm going to be honest, I hate that. If I was to now get all sand in me toes and stuff, and I've got to put my socks back on or my shoes, I don't like that. But you know, if it's wet sand, I absolutely, that just makes, it's almost as bad as chewing wool wool, sorry, not wolf, wool in your teeth. I just can't bear it, okay? It's a bit like some of you guys with the fingernails on the chalkboards, okay? I'll tell you what, let's just not even talk about it. We won't discuss it. But very good tip, thank you, Liz. Right, yeah, this one's from Heidi Kennedy. Now, I'm sure she's just sent me those other cleaning bits, haven't you, Heidi? I'm sure you have. But anyway, she says that I've sent you something. I use them all the time for anything. Glass, stainless steel, mirrors and cars, anything basically. And they're little... Oh yeah, so the reason she's sending me this product, whatever it is because she was thinking of the little black spots that I'd mentioned on the travel trolls of cleaning the roof on the van, and she reckons that this will do amazing. All you need is washing up liquid and water and they will work amazing, and work on carpet too. Right, so whatever these are, they sound like magic, Heidi. So I'm going to be honest, I'm really looking forward to receiving those. Although I'm going to put it out there, I don't expect nothing from nobody. But if you kindly want to send me something, that's I'm always absolutely grateful. So thank you, Heidi. I've just been down to the post and there's nothing at the moment anyway. But thank you, Heidi. I'll keep an eye out for that. Nick, Will, hi, Mazzy. Me and my partner Diane love watching you and the trolls. I've got a tip for... Oh no, oh you're right, yeah, I did take another photo. I didn't open the full message properly. I've got a tip for you when cutting anything on the floor in your awning. Put some wood on the floor first so you don't go through onto the carpet. I know, that's pretty obvious, Nick. We should have done that. I'm so annoyed with ourselves that we were so stupid. To be fair, I think we did have cardboard under... No, I think we did have wood under there. I don't know, but yeah, it's not... yeah, we were stupid. Great tip though, Nick, definitely. And they're all the way from Maplethorpe, so hello all the way from Maplethorpe. Thank you, Nick and Diane. Right, we're going back to this again. I just want to double check that these are... I might have to now just add a tiny bit of oil again to this. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, I think this... I'm not trying to tell Dan what to have or anything. To be fair, he was quite excited when I mentioned this. Do you know what? Although I'm only cooking a few frozen peppers here, it's actually quite fun getting a frying pan out again. I cannot remember the last time I've done any sort of bit of cooking. Right, just let that cook down. Now I know that's probably pretty cooked, but Dan likes it, we both like it, pretty brown, well charred and sort of rendered down a lot more. So right, back to the comments. Let's see what I've got. I've got a feeling I might have mentioned a few of these. I can't see how I've got so many really. Right, oh yes, right, this is Tracy. Now I'm not sure your second name. Tracy Lax. Hi Mazzy, I've been using a wild natural deodorant for about 6 weeks and I too love it, and I'll be interested to know to see how your crystal works. So if you're not really sure what we're talking about the a crystal deodorant that it's just literally a crystal. Yeah, it's all natural, pure products. Yeah, go back to one of my other videos just a couple back and you'll see what we're talking about. So Tracy absolutely loves hers, so you'll get my verdict. I'll give it a few more days. This one's from Sue Farming. My husband and I love watching you. When he puts your channel on, I stop whatever I'm doing and I watch you too. We find you both a breath of fresh air. That was a tongue twister. You have no airs or graces. You are just you, and which is generally wonderful to see. Thank you so much, Sue, and would love to meet you maybe one day. Question for you. When you went to Skegness, was sorry, my speech is all over the place. Was Fantasy Island still there with the huge market? Yeah, so you never know, Sue, love. We might ever meet one day, so I'll just go back to that bit. As for the Fantasy Island, that's not actually in Skegness. It might have the address of it as Skegness. It's actually in Indie Gold Mills. That I'm probably saying that totally wrong, but it's in indie gold melts. Indie gold melts. I can never say that word. Okay, so it's a little bit just out of Skegness. So, but yeah, the market will definitely still be there. That's brilliant there. We went there once with Neil and it was brilliant. Loved it. Love to go back. This one, Tracy Don. I'm not sure what your name is. I used to use Sif, but now I've started using this Spanish brand Azfi. Smells absolutely lovely and the smell lasts for days. Now, thank you, Tracy. I had actually replied to that saying that I'd heard of that brand, sorry, but I'm not sure where you buy it. If anyone knows where I can buy that brand, maybe I just need to do a little bit more research myself, or if you've got a link or something like that. If it's off Amazon, that would be perfect for me. But yeah, I am definitely going to look into that because apparently I have heard good things about that brand. So the brand is spelled Asevi. Azfi, I don't know, I'm probably killing that, but that's what it's called. So that's a good tip for everybody else as well. I'm definitely going to look into that. Thank you, Tracy. Jane Kitty, the best car air fresheners are the ones you put in the fence and the airflow through the fence. Unfortunately, whatever air vent ones we buy, it might be our air vents, I don't know, but they just don't sort of stay in there and stuff. It's just stupid. But yeah, I might actually buy some of those. I did see some of those Febreze ones of those. Quite cheap actually, for like about 5 or 6 of them. So I might have a look into that. Right, let's take a little trek over. I can smell it now, so I know it's starting to cook now. So we're actually getting somewhere. I was contemplating whether I should put like a seasoning in that, but I don't think I should if it's doner kebab. Should I? No, I don't want to ruin his doner kebab by adding a load of seasoning to it. I think the flavour out the doner kebab will be enough. Right, so let's talk about air freshness. I know half of you are probably sick of it. Oh, sick of it. But anyway, so I went looking for some air fresheners, and do you know what I found? Now, I'd forgotten that these ones have been discontinued. Now, these are probably the ones that I was probably thinking of in my head. That's what I would like, because these used to smell really nice. But I've managed to find one. Only one. Well, I think there's a few on there, but they're quite a lot of money. But anyway, I've managed to find one. Now, I'm not actually bought it for the air freshener ambience of it. I've actually bought it for the nostalgia ambience of it. So here we go. You'll always remember these. Now this one is slightly a little bit damaged, but it's still got its flavour in it. So here we go. To traffic light system. Go. Who remembers those? They were the best air fresheners in the world. That's a lot bigger than I remember. I don't ever remember them being that big, but there you go. So what I'm going to do, I am going to open it. I'm not going to pop these scent or anything, probably not. I don't even imagine that would probably smell nice. This is probably from 1980s or 90s. No, when did they discontinue these? Probably not that long ago actually, but quite a few years anyway. I'll have to find out. Yeah, just nostalgia, have that hanging up. I remember those, love it. So anyway, that's the end of air freshness. I'm sorry, I have to talk about air freshness just one more time. One more time, that's it. Julie Andrew, hi Mazzy. So those scent beads you put in your washing machine, she puts them in like an organza bag and puts them in the car, and apparently makes a lovely smell. I can imagine. So that would be a good tip as well. Right, Phil Grava, look online for rubber post protectant, because my seals on them doors yesterday when I was washing those doors down near the thingies, they were like a little bit corroded and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do that. Thank you, Phil. I do appreciate that. This ain't going to take too much longer now, is it? Nearly on its way there. A little bit more blacker. So this is from Madame. Hi, Mazzy. I get sore. But basically, she's talking about she gets sore feet wearing her fan pumps, her fans. So she, on Amazon, she buys these heel cushion pads and you stick them inside the shoe and you can't see them, and apparently they're really comfy. Now, they're not the type I saw on Amazon, so yeah, I will do a little bit more investigating about those, madam. I think they could actually be really good, couldn't they? I feel like they'd last longer than ones that you're actually sticking on your feet. Definitely. Right, this one's from Willy Wonka. They're Willy Wonka. That fussy deodorant, that natural deodorant I got, that I got a bargain of in Tesco's for 49p each. They're 5 for £12.99 on Amazon. I know, because I saw those. I actually did see those. So I felt like I've gotten a right bargain. But there is something else coming up very soon about the fussy deodorant as well. So I'll go into that a little bit more on a different day as well. Simon Smith, let's change it up a little bit. A joke for you. Why did the man fall down the well? Because he couldn't see that well. It's actually quite funny. Takes a little bit of thinking, but yeah, I quite like that. Thank you, Simon. And had quite a few tips about the hay fever as well, like Vaseline. Apparently I just saw comments saying about you can get a jab. Now, I don't have a hay fever. Well, I say I don't, but then sometimes I do. But me and Dan has it opposite. Like, I might have it when he doesn't. So maybe we're both allergic to different things, if that makes sense. But, yeah, apparently about a jab. Now, mine ain't bad enough for me to say, well, I'll go and get a jab. And as for Dan, there's no way you could even talk about that with him. There's no chance on earth he'll be having a jab. So, right, I'm just going to give that maybe 5 more minutes now, and then I think I'll be done with that one. So I was actually going to jump in the shower, I've got the hot water on, and do my purple shampoo today for a video. But because now this video is nearly finished with, and I'm cooking dinner and stuff like that, I think I'll save this purple shampoo for tomorrow. Still got to jump in the shower, mine, because that awning today was disgusting. Oh, it was a big job, it really was. I must admit, I found today probably physically harder than I did yesterday. I'm just seem like I'm coping a bit better because I've been in the shade now for a little while. So, but yeah, it's good productiveness though, isn't it? Now the van is going in the garage on Tuesday, so in my head I'm thinking, right, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. So tomorrow I need to get some washing on the go. I also need to wash the outside of this van. I want it all perfect. Well, it's, you know, as perfect as I can for when the garage has it. So I'd like to wash the van, and then just a few more little updates, upgrades in here. Not updates or upgrades, just a few little odd jobs in here as well that need sort of tinkering to as well. Cleaning, basically. But yeah, it's just that time of the year, isn't it, when things just need refreshing and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm going to go and get some washing on the go tomorrow. So I did keep my big red dressing gown. Somebody had left a message and made me think to myself, oh no, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm going to keep that. So it's out in the shed at the minute, just to get it out of the way. So I'm going to wash that tomorrow with all the teddies. The teddies and the dressing gowns, and I'm going to do the towels as well tomorrow and get all those on the line. My towel out there though, that's so embarrassing. Anyway, my camera just cut off then because my camera's too hot, so I've got to be quick. So what am I talking about? My towel out there with the hair bleach and stuff all over it is so embarrassing. But anyway, I'm going to wash it. It's still a good towel, isn't it? Just because it's got a bit of bleach on it, what's it matter? We do buy towels sort of really often anyway, me and Dan. But yeah, I think, you know, just because I'm not getting into Tesco's at the moment, I'll just wash it up and make it nice again. As long as it's clean, it doesn't matter, does it? Right, I think at this point I'm going to turn this off. I think this is going to be enough now. I mean, I'll be honest, Dan probably would have it another half an hour. But that'll still cook in there anyway. Right, okay, so I've just been checking out the doner kebab because I forgot how I cooked the other little bit. And actually, I don't even know if I did. I think Dan might have cooked a little bit of that. So it says air fryer in for 5 minutes, but you can microwave it. Now the thing with the air fryer, you can then dry them out, can't you? But no, it'll be 3 minutes in the microwave, or what is it? 5 minutes in the, because I think doing it in the air fryer, you're going to get a lovely colour on it as well. But yeah, that has to be done from frozen, so that's not yet. But anyway, I've got myself a little bit organised. So sorry it's dark in here. Sorry it's not much of a video again today, but I am trying. But yeah, sorry it's dark. I can't, well, I can't open these, can I? I'll just boil. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open that and I'm going to stick it up there and let it dangle. From where, you know, like where we used to hang these years ago. We used to hang them from like the rear view mirror, didn't we? But we don't obviously have one in there. It doesn't smell as good as I remember these smelling. Let me see if there is actually a date on these. Do you know what? I'm going to find out what date they stopped. I'll find it out first. So I can't particularly find out when these were actually discontinued. But there's a forum here. The Fair Orange discontinued. Now this was 2012. So yeah, so it must have been a lot before. And actually there's another one here, 2011, so it must have been way before then. Apparently they were discontinued because they do make these, just the cardboard ones, but they're not the originals, you know, with the little bubble and everything. You had to prick it at the back to get your little juice and flavour through. So yeah, they've been discontinued for quite some time. But anyway, I've just read somewhere £100 fine for hanging air fresheners, and then I didn't see the rest of the sentence. So I'm just going to have a look just to double check. Can I hang an air freshener in a car? Yes, you can, but it's important just to consider where you place it to avoid obstruction. So there you go. Right, anyway, and beyond that now, I am just going to wrap this one up here. I think this one's long enough now. I'm going to concentrate on sorting out, clearing up over there, getting prepared for the next stage, and I might go and jump in the shower now, or I might go and sit out for another hour and then jump in the shower. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you and see you again tomorrow. Take care. Love y'all. Bye.